previous conversation somebody had. It's quite personal question, but I will keep it very anonymous. The person, some advice to recover from unexpected circumstances that happens in your life, especially in your love life, especially in your relationship. How to recover from it, and then there's goes on further. It was something completely unexpected. The most thing that we come to know, they're always unexpected. Point one, you never have a plan for them. You may get some signs of it, but when you get signs, those signs of something is about to happen, also unexpected. So you cannot predict the future. If something unpleasant is going to happen for you, you are not going to plan unpleasant. It always happens unexpected and unplanned. Point one. Second part is there was never been any problem. There was no arguments. There was not a concern for the relationship to come to an end. Also, I was very well behaved. Maybe that was the problem. You were very well behaved. Person is wild who doesn't like well behaved people. Can you imagine? If person is wild, doesn't like well behaved people, that can be the good reason for it. Nothing happens for no reason. Remember that. There is a nothing happened for no reason. There is always some underlying issue. I will come back to the point. Even we had a pure love. Purity of love can be there, but there is in purity in love also comes a acceptance. Purity of love also comes with an acceptance of the person as they are. If the purity, if there is no acceptance, the purity is not fully there. There is a subject of the sense relationship, the individual preferences or individual liking, disliking. So most difficult part is I find it difficult to accept and recover from the loss of ending the relationship. I can't suggest yoga and meditation because my friend already said the yoga meditation is not seems to help so much, having that effect so much. And I try really to accept, to feel happy for him. He thinks he will be happier, but it is not easy. Thank you. So I will elaborate, do the surgery of the question. Point one. The initial part, if our karmic relationship, you can have a look from two angles, spiritual or material. If you look at from a spiritual angle, you can tell yourself stories that my journey used to be that long, that have come to an end, and his way, I'm my way. The one way of looking at it. Materially, a human relation can never be pure. I can guarantee you that much. As long as there is a expectation in your life, even from the parents, our relationship to our parents can never be pure either, because there is expectation from each other. And two people, when they come together, there is a common interest. That common interest come to an end, two people go away. So we force each other in the social structure or within our sense structure. Look at your initial investment to be in that relationship. If that initial investment come to an end, there would be a relationship afterward. It's very easy for me to say, accept it, but you have had a emotional investment, physical investment, intellectual investment, future planning. So damage to the ego, or the damage or the loss of something that your senses had, now you no longer have that. You find it difficult. So first you need to make peace with the senses, and find a one good reason why the person should not be with you. You're looking for a the 100 reason why the person should be with you. One reason. If you love somebody, you want them to be free. You can't keep them in prison. If they don't want to be with you, you can't actually keep them. And the a simplest way you can look at it, the your senses or the person's senses, you have an interaction with the person. If that interaction come to an end, you can't force that interaction. Engagement of the senses have to be very important. Maybe his alignment with your frequency or your alignment with his frequency come to an end. You cannot communicate. Your senses, vibration frequency is no longer vibrating on the same frequency. But your insecurity or his or her insecurity will try to keep you on the same page, because there is a logical thinking, because we have a lot to lose. We have a lot to lose. Fear to accept, or where the ego get hurt, is very difficult. If you look back in the past, I'm pretty sure he or she is not your first love. You probably had before. We have gone to the same phases before. There might have been a issues, but this time there is also an issue, but you are not aware of it. And even there was a issue because it was so natural and so pure and so absolutely perfect, and that can be the problem too. Sometimes there is there is lots of problems. These are also a problems. So always you have recovered from past as well, a relationship. So it gives a time. It gives a time. More time you spend with self-fulfilling rather than focusing on the person. Focus on yourself to accept. You don't accept the breakup of the relationship. Accept the person as it is. You accept yourself as you are. In relation to yoga and meditation, whenever you practicing yoga and meditation, your focus is not in accepting, but your focus is how to create the bridge back, how to make the fault or find the fault in the person. The person is making the biggest mistake of the life. If your focus is that, you are actually not meditating. You are trying to patch the situation. You're trying to create the bridge in the situation, but rather than spending time with yourself, heal yourself, every wound will be healed. But you're trying to win, psychologically thinking, you're sending the energy to the person, he coming back to you running. So actually, you're using the meditation power to materialize something that have already gone. So try to work to heal yourself. If longer you leave it, the larger the wound will appear. So not to use meditation and yoga to send a positive vibration, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me, and why it should come back to me. Your focus is not you, your focus is the person. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense. But you change your approach to yoga and meditation will help you. At present, you are practicing yoga and meditation, but your approach to yoga is wrong. So it only can heal and help when our intention is aligned. To If everything is so perfect in myself or in you, as for example, why the person will leave? If that is his loss or her loss, not your loss. Why are you so worried about it? You find miraculously, if there is absolutely everything so perfect, you are well behaved, there will be somebody who aligns with your frequency. Not to feel sorry for yourself. At present, you are feeling sorry for yourself, which is not the good way to be. As long as you feel sorry for yourself, all you're doing damaging your emotional intelligence. Not to feel sorry for yourself. And as per your claim that you are well behaved, you are a very nice human being, you will find a Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect. So allow the time to let go your emotional intelligence, let go your uh, the lack that you senses to have, the comfort, pleasure that your senses used to have, that is missing. That's what you are missing, not the person. In the same replacement can be done by someone else, you will forget about the same thing. It will be completely gone out of your mind. So it is a hunger of your senses. It's nothing to do with the person.